the more I get older and the more I learn things more, I realize how structure and consistency and organization, they all go like hand in hand. So like, come to think about it, it's like, how can one expect to get things done and be consistent and be disciplined if there's no structure? Like, you can't just like essentially go through the motions of like not knowing like what you want to do. I mean, and I kind of use this when I was thinking about my workouts, you know. Realistically though, I kind of have the mindset like, if you show up to the gym, that's like 50% of the work done, right? So that's like, I feel like for a lot of people, showing up is like the hard part. But once you show up, it's like, okay, now let's go through the motions and let's just get like our 80% of our workout in. But then I took a step back and I realized like, wait, I'm doing this with no structure. Like, just to like get in the habit of showing up to the gym. It was good for like the first 2 times. And then you realize like, wait, if you really want to be consistent and disciplined, you need structure. And it really wasn't that hard for me, you know. A lot of people like might just like take like time to like, you know, figure out what their workout is or whatever. And like, since I'm like new to the gym again, I guess it's okay for now. I've kind of just been like using AI to like formulate my workouts for me, which I think for now is fine, right? But I think the main point I'm trying to get out is like, if you already like have the workout, like you know, like this is what you're gonna do today, it's so much easier to get done because you're not overthinking, right? Because the second you start thinking and doubting, like, is this gonna work? That's like when the enemy starts attacking you and he starts getting in your head and he starts making you doubt the whole process. And it's like, you know, you need structure, you need consistency. And that will give you discipline, right? Now you think about like the best athletes out there, right? They have routines, they have diet plans, they have schedules they have to live by. You know, it's all structured, it's all organized, it's all about discipline, right? So it's like you can have the goal, but if you know, I kind of think of it like this. If you try to go A to Z without doing the other, 25, 26 letters, you know, it's like, how are you going to get to Z? You know what I mean? Like, you have to have structure, you have to have discipline. So anyways, I'm just, these days, I'm really starting to prioritize my physical health, you know. I've said it a lot in my previous videos, just been trying to prioritize like working out again, you know, because it's good for, you know, testosterone, it's good for like discipline, and it's good for your mental health really too. Doing hard work, like I saw this Orthodox priest, he was like men go insane if they're not like doing something with their hands, like if they're not using that stored up energy by living that sedentary lifestyle and just sitting around and doing it, like they go insane. And that's true, like I fall victim to that, like, and I think I just learned that like you gotta be moving, like gotta do something every day. I'm gonna just keep preaching, like you need a physical, a mental, and a spiritual in every day. Like even if you don't like exercise, like it's important for you, you know. And I've said this in my previous videos, it's like, and as a result of you exercising, you'll realize how much easier it will be to eat cleaner. Like it's so much easier, it's not even funny. Like, so yeah. But yeah, just a short video today, just talking about structure and, you know, consistency, and well, how structure and that structure leads to consistency, and that consistency leads to discipline, you know. There's always that saying, it's like hard work beats talent, but the only way like you really achieve that hard work is you can't just like not have a plan. So basically the point I'm trying to get in this video is you need a structure, you need a plan, and that will obviously help you. So just, take some time, figure out like on your notes app or whatever, write it down, like, what you have to do to really like to get to like your goals. You just have to have a plan. You can't be disciplined if there's not a plan, really. So because on the days you don't feel like it, the days you have structure of knowing like what you have to do, it's harder when you don't know what you're supposed to do and you don't feel like doing it, because then it's like you fall into despair. But it's like if you already have that structure there, it's like waiting there for you. All you have to do now is put in the work. That once again is like 50% of the work done. So it's the whole parable of like, can you just get 50% of the work done? That's like the work right there. Show up to the gym, that's 50% of the work done. You already have the structure of what you have to do, and you just got to go and do it. So yeah. So thanks for watching, and stay blessed.